egg sacs.
Yeah, and we're discussing what to do with them.
Well, I think we weren't going to disturb the egg sacs.
Did we rest and everything? Is that right? Not.
I
thought we were going to.
I
think
we
the
should.
plan was to, if you look at the map, the campfire is Darkling, where you can go and rest at the city.
I thought that was the plan, but I am open to other plans.
Bam.
I think we needed a rest. I feel like, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good idea to rest.
Definitely.
I'm like half hit points and down spells.
Yeah.
So you remember Cortella meets you in Darkling and puts you up for the night.
Looking good, Cortella. Thank you.
Yes, it's always nice to see a familiar face, even if it's in the dark.
I believe the plan on the map was you guys wanted to go to A and H.
I think G, which is the Red Maw access, correct?
You believe there's a tunnel from A that goes to the Red Maw.
Yeah, we wanted to check out the other entrances to this place.
Yeah, we just want to skirt the outside.
Operation Outer Loop.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think we're trying to get to the next question mark.
Then we're just hitting up all the other spots on the way.
Yeah, I think it's A, H, G, and if we feel like it after that, T.
Where are we right now? We're in B?
Yeah.
We're here on the map.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
Wait, yeah.
the fire is.
We are burning. Okay, and is B is good.
No, it's a Dark Souls campfire. We're resting there.
That way, if we die, we're resurrected at the campfire.
Exactly.
Who's moving the burgers? You guys
I
all
didn't need to.
No, I think you all can. It's like the token that represents you guys.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
so it does.
I'm trying to put it on the campfire so it toasts up nicely.
There you go. I put the fire behind it.
Yep.
Yes, I mean we do have a lot of stalagmite meat, so we could cook ourselves a little feast.
Why not what?
A lot for us.
We can always use more.
We can always.
I think we will probably get more. We're in the location.
That's the hope.
I'm just gonna...
Have we found out what the reproductive cycle is?
You have not.
No, we haven't.
Shit.
Crack one of the eggs open and have it suck your face for a few days and see what the.
No,
happens.
that's the stalagmite mate. That's the spiders that we're talking
We
about.
need to
before.
find stalagmite
But,
eggs, if they make eggs.
I thought it was spores. Like,
I think they have
just
sex.
spores.
Stalag sex.
Mm.
I think they do.
I mean, they
So
would have to reproduce
all
somehow.
of these circled caves are the ones you have been inside of.
Right. We don't need to see them.
Yeah, Teen Babhag. BAHG.
Yeah.
Bag.
A hag.
Or
A hag.
The Grail is in the castle of Bahag. That's where we're going.
and if we have time, it'll be Bog P.
Bug.
Bug.
Bug pea.
Bog P.
Bug tea.
Yeah, bug bee.
You can think of a better way to label all of these games.
I can't. Actually.
Bug pea. I feel like numbers would be just as confusing.
Numbers would be worse. You can't pronounce numbers.
The other thing.
Okay, that's impossible.
What about 11sies? That's clearly a number that's pronounceable.
Yeah, but that would just be one number.
Lenny is still updating his spell sheet, but once it is, he's going to say, okay, so we go to A, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but yeah, sure.
Everybody rest.
Alright, and did you all rest?
Oh,
Yes.
Yes.
We are resting with the Spider Queen in her spider village and eating stalagmites.
Is Cortella a queen, or, I mean, is it, I thought they were an autonomous collective.
Not the queen.
She is not a queen. They have a mayor in their town, Thurgan Luna.
Thurgan Luna, who gave us the key, and some other good stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Thurgan was her brother.
Her coatless brother.
Yeah.
Can I ask her if she's ever seen the shiny pickle man?
I'll just look like him for a second. I feel like
Oh, that's so helpful.
King effort.
Can you
It'll just
actually
take me a
turn
minute,
into
I'll be like-
Crocatron? He's really not that humanoid.
Where did you see him?
He was in a puddle in, I believe, I? It was I or J?
It was
Oh, wait, the other pickle man.
shiny. Shiny.
It was not
Shiny.
I, and it was not Jay.
I thought it was R.
Yeah,
It was the penultimate room.
Okay.
yeah.
It was R.
It's definitely before Q.
Shiny.
I'm so used to Crocatron being the pickle barrel of the group that when you said
You know what
pickle
else
man, I
too?
just
It
thought
would have been better if the
Crocatron.
letters were just randomly put all throughout it, weren't alphabetically put, so there'd be no coordination
I
whatsoever.
know, I thought it would be
You know
easier
what I mean?
if they went kind of in order, because then you could follow them around, but I could never remember what way they go.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it makes complete sense to me. I
But
thought
it's-
it would be helpful, but it did not end up being helpful.
I think the lines and circles we've drawn are also confusing.
Also confusing.
Because
Always read all these things.
like, I think orange is the plan we decided on last time.
It is.
Yes. So there's that.
Shiny.
Well, it's-
No, why I can't find Pickle Man. He's in here
Pickle
somewhere.
man.
Oh, yeah, you show her what a pickle looks like.
And then we show her what a man looks like.
He's more pickle than man now.
There's good in him. I felt it.
He was just
I mean,
very
there's gold in
pruny.
him. That's good enough,
He'd
right?
clearly been in
Mother
the
was a
water a
cucumber.
while.
I think I might have too many.
Can't have too many pickles.
Many pictures. Might have too many art in my catalog because I don't
That's
even
not kind of
know
you.
where I'm looking anymore.
That's impossible.
Yeah.
That's a fault of roll 20. not
There he is. I can find him in the
Of course.
what do you
Pickle
call it?
computer. Put him in the pickle computer.
I can find him in the uploads, but maybe I just didn't add him to the library.
Oh man. It looks like he was a pickle head and then somebody hit him in the head with a like a
He's just made of
hole, so it
ooze.
made like a dent.
He's not made of pickles. He's made of ooze.
Not so sure.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
He
He kind of
looks
looks like a
awfully
big pickle. Okay.
He
I
does
mean,
look
yeah,
a bit
wait,
like
pickle.
Look, I'm still
It
learning
would be-
textures.
It would be
And my hand
impossible for
just
him to be.
gravitates towards the pickle texture. apparently.
It's great.
Impossible to be more pickly.
I would argue like just the throwaway themes tend to dominate. Like how much was rats part of your storyline before Bruce?
Before pickles
Bobo.
took over? Yeah.
Bruce Payne was always about the rats.
Rats are still a major part of the story.
How much was just weird looking people? Oh, wait. That was
I tried to get Batman. I couldn't get
I
a
mean,
copyright.
that's just our campaign.
What you got is like Batman. It's just lesser.
It's lesser than that.
And now, so the next one is A.
Okay. Oh, different mushrooms.
Did you heal up, Lenny?
I have not restored my hit points. I'm still updating my spells.
Everybody else did their
I'm
rest
ready to go,
stuff,
but then
or-
again, I have 2 spells, and that's it.
But it's the invocation.
It's,
plan. It's all about the invocation.
Clevertron was a bit more of a heavy hitter than I gave him credit for.
Yeah.
Oh, we all knew he was a heavy hitter.
Also,
Well, I mean, he talked about it a lot, but I think that's why I didn't take it seriously.
I was also looking up the rules for loading, and it's just that you can't make an attack with a second attack or multiple attacks with that weapon because it takes time in between the reloaded. So repeating is just, it's up in the air as what the hell it's supposed to do.
So what are you saying?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that meant, what you just said.
Because I'm pretty sure, like, I'm pretty sure that
Crossbows don't take
That's-
a bonus action or an action to reload or a move action or anything like that. They just can't be fired multiple times in the same turn. That's all. I didn't mean to derail the entire session with that. I just ended up
Too
because
late
we
for
brought
that.
it up last.
I mean, can you make 2
Last
attacks
combat.
in one turn?
Yeah,
You can't if you have a certain characters can, yeah.
Yeah, or
Like Paladin can, I know a Warlock can,
Well, I think
I haven't
he
looked
can
at the other characters.
if you
Yeah,
use
like
a bonus
extra attack is given in a level up.
Certain characters, yep, certain
I'm gonna
Yeah.
characters.
say that this
Or
crossbow
probably
in
also
invocation, you can
particular,
take it.
You can also
this crossbow in particular is complicated to load because of its multiple different types of bolts.
Right.
So I'm gonna say
I
you
think,
wouldn't be able to fire 2 different bolts in a round anyway.
Right.
I think if you did something, if you took like a feat that made you be able to do it, if you gave up some fucking big thing, that might make sense. But
Like extra clip.
yeah, you could build an extra clip, or you could probably do a feat. I think there's definitely a feat that does it, and there's an artificer
It's just a question
aspect you can
how
do
it
too.
works when I'm firing normal bolts, because it has the repeating keyword on there. I mean, like, I could just use it as a normal crossbow and just fire one shot from it. And any character can attack twice as long as they use a weapon that's light for the second attack.
No,
and use a bonus
That's not
attack.
true.
If you
Well,
use
if they
a
have
bonus
2 weapons,
action,
if they have 2
That's
weapons
an
and they make
offhand
a melee
weapon.
attack, yes. If
Yeah,
they have
that's
2
right.
weapons and they don't take us and they don't have a second, like, it's not a melee attack, I don't know if they can do 2-weapon fight.
I don't think they can.
Yeah, like I can't attack
2
twice.
weapons, you can attack twice with you can attack with an extra weapon. You just don't get a proficiency bonus with that
That's true.
weapon. And
That's
it
true.
has to have the light keyword on that.
Light melee weapon.
Yeah, like a dagger or a short sword.
Okay.
Yeah.
But not a short, like not a bow or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
The hand crossbow is the exception to that,
Okay.
but you can't
I
fire
understand.
twice with the hand crossbow because it has the loading keyword.
So what I was saying to you is, I think the artificer, and I think also there's people, maybe the ranger, but you could probably do it if you look into maybe a couple levels. I bet you could make that happen.
You get or if you get crossbow master as a feat.
Yep, that's what I'm trying to say. If you get some sort of crossbow or hand, whatever.
Oh, yeah, I completely forgot that the crossbow has a feat there.
Yeah, so that's the feat I'm talking about. Those are the things.
Well, then I think the question is, even if you had that feat, because it's such a weird crossbow, would that apply? I think that's
So what I was
call.
saying is, if you look up the artificer thing and the new Tasha, blah blah blah. I think there's some aspects where you can build things. And it might be something that you could become like an artificer for a feat, I think, for one level, and I think it might be help you tinker. And that might be something you could work into the storyline if you really wanted to talk to the images. That's what I'm saying. Because you've been tinkering the whole game anyway. So if you took an actual feat and getting an artificer level just to learn this one specific thing with your hand crossbow, that might be acceptable.
Jamie, right now all I see is like a weird shadow of you.
Because he's Batman.
Yeah, it's a
I was
really-
rolling joints. I was rolling joints.
I was just,
It's not a shadow. It's my basement.
No, I was trying to figure out where the shadow was from, and I thought.
No, I think you have like a hard light, and we could see your shadow, but not you.
So it
Like
looked
the way it was
I was getting
framed.
into character.
Yeah.
As you said,
Exactly.
I was lurking.
You were literally beside the screen, next to it, like just right there.
Oh, yes. Totally. Sorry, I didn't know what I'm doing.
So I'm intrigued by what A is. I want to explore this around.
Give me some search checks.
I am going to take 10 minutes and I'm going to cast Commune with Nature as a ritual spell. So I'm going to be talking to plants and shit all night.
Alright, so we're leaving
That's
we're
a good
ditching
idea.
Lenny right now? Is that what we're doing now?
There's not a lot of plants. There are some pretty poisonous looking mushrooms down here, but you have not seen many plants.
Okay, cool. Then I think I'm going to ask this politely. Commune with nature definitely includes fungus.
Eyes of the rat. Sorry.
Beady little rat eyes.
Had to announce it just to let everyone know. That's what I would do if I was you. And I got fucking 2 9s. Fucking idiot.
Eyes of the doctor.
Rose rat eyes.
Fucking dumb,
Doctors have
stupid,
their
blind
own
rat.
eyes.
That's the thing too. Rooster's like complaining, like banging his shield after it didn't work.
Yeah, you should discipline the
Fucking
shield.
waste of money.
You fucking waste the fucking money, fucking stupid shield. Parents die for this shit.
I think
Motherfucker
that
lied to me.
The octopus clearly ripped you off.
Bruce, you can't just blame the tools all the time.
I'm pretty sure he can blame his tools whenever he wants.
It's better he blame an inanimate object.
It's like my enemies run away when the tools don't work. Good confident never blames his tools.
That's just your enemy, the carpenter.
It is. It's the carpenter. One of my enemies.
Look out, Bruce! It's the carpenter.
Oh my god, hold on. Let me write this down. Hold on.
Building a porch over me.
It makes a lot of sense.
The carpenter.
It makes so much sense that one of Batman's enemies is the carpenter.
It's the carpenter. Of course it is. Please.
He's just the guy who hammers nails on like boards.
He's probably just a carpenter too, and Roos just has it all in his head that he's some enemy.
Yeah, it's just some random guy.
He's probably just a
builds
carpenter that
houses.
came by and fixed my fucking porch or something.
He was a carpenter who was fixing your house, and he like put a board over one of the rat holes, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
carpenter.
My
No,
enemy.
he just goes around as a handyman. He's like the cabbage guy in Avatar. Bruce just manages to fuck up his shit all around town.
So, Melissa, I want nature to tell me about any powerful creatures or celestials or people, fae, elementals that have been here or within the radius.
It's a lofty goal right there.
Nature's great, and it's
300
a
feet. And how long does it last?
Probably a lot.
it's instantaneous. I gain the knowledge, and it's a ritual spell. So if I just take my time, I can use these for each of the rooms as we go.
When we open the door a little, Sabella.
I mean, it's 3 miles, so it's
Yeah.
the whole
It's
place.
huge. It just lasts
The radius is.
So the radius is 300
3
feet,
miles.
but I can put that radius anywhere within 3 miles. So it's like, are we 3 miles away from the great tree, the great Deku tree? Is that within 3 miles? It's like,
Big power.
like cool. This is what's going on within 300 feet of the Deku tree. So I'm
And
gonna
it would
just
make sense. It would make sense that we would do it too, especially if we took like a nap or rest.
So yeah,
But
no, but this is a
in caves and underground settings, the radius is limited to 300 feet.
cool.
Above ground, it's 3 miles. In the caves and other natural underground settings, the radius is limited to 300 feet.
Okay.
Cool. I will still take the 10 minutes, I think, each time to cast it. It's like, because it's
It takes 1 minute to cast it.
but ritual casting.
Oh,
It's different.
I
Yeah.
see.
Yep.
So you take a long time and you just can do it again and again.
It takes 11 minutes because of the time plus the 10 minutes.
I see.
Too. Yep.
So yeah, as a ritual cast, I just want to like gain information, like the spiders are coming back any minute now, or the clumsy drow magical item dropper loves to walk through here and just drop magical items. Oh, that clumsy drow,
No.
his name is James Real because he's real.
I think this is an excellent idea. And, we might need to find safe drinking water or the location of a nearby town.
Or some of those.
I'm gonna grab a beer.
items.
I'll be right back.
Again, I just want to focus on are big powerful people coming through here? Is this
Yeah, we want a little bit of notice.
or magical dealing elementals? If it was an elemental, I'm not sure. It was an ooze.
3 facts of your choice. Is there like a description of the powers it has as a ritual cast? Is it different?
I think no, it's ritual casting. I don't think it changes the spell.
Yeah, that's another weird rule.
But what does...
Ritual casting. I have it here.
Oh, good, someone has.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was more descriptive.
Quickly, to the internet.
Hey, so I think it's just the way you learn the spell. I think it has something to do with kind of like a wizard writes them into the book, a sorcerer knows them just offhand. Some characters have ritual casting, and then you can do it all the time.
Yeah. So
Ritual spells.
It's a ritual that you know.
cool. Certain spells have a special tag, ritual. Such a spell can be cast in the following: the normal rules for spellcasting, or the spell can be cast as a ritual. The ritual version takes 10 minutes longer. It does not expend a spell slot.
Ooh.
Like a permanent thing you get.
Okay, that's the
Now
part
I go
there.
back.
But I guess the caveat is that which means the ritual version of the spell cannot be cast at a higher level. So I can't increase this beyond a 5th level spell, but it's a 5th level ritual. So I want to know things. I want to know natural things.
So just so we're clear, the example is you could determine the location of a powerful undead in the area, the location of major sources of safe drinking water, and the location of nearby town. So you have to choose what you're asking about.
I need to know three of those things.
Yep.
So yeah, I would again say I want to know about powerful people. I want to know about elementals, and I want to know.
How it's days been? I mean, you should have some small talk in there as well.
I think animals. Yeah. So yeah, animals, elementals, and powerful peoples.
Far as elementals are concerned, you don't sense much elemental magic in this cave. The mushrooms, you believe, release spores that put people to sleep. The spider webs along the walls are old. It doesn't look like there's a lot of activity in this cave. But you can see that there's a path that's been worn that looks like it goes right through this one, down here.
Can you just ping that on the map, like right where we're standing?
The
think you gotta
spider
scroll
web
down.
in the southwest of the map.
Oh, I see.
This guy.
Well,
I'd like to get some of those mushrooms that put people to sleep.
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna-
seems like a good thing to collect.
I'm gonna not necessarily just look at this spider web with my 5 investigation check.
How many sleeps
That's
is
it.
this gonna get?
Everybody else do whatever the hell they want, but I think this spider web is damn good.